Well, game five, the plans were ruined for Denver's celebration party. Was probably, even though we've had two overtime games in this series, probably the most entertaining game of the series objectively. Just a lot of back and forth action, especially down the stretch in the third period. You really got to see, this was arguably the first game where you got to see two great teams going head to head. There was a lot of talk going into this, and just thinking about it, this series so far, even prior to Game 6, was a blowout, one for each team, complete blowout. Two other games that were overtime games that, honestly, chunks of each of those games was dominated by each team. The Avs dominated Game 4 overtime period. They got the goal very early in Game 1's overtime period. But, it's not as one-sided of a series as people try to make it out to be. And this game was the first time I thought both teams went back and forth playing great. There was momentum here and there. The Lightning had more offensive zone time, but less shots. That fourth line, Riley Nash deserves so much credit jumping in for the Lightning. The fourth line seemed to constantly be in the offensive zone. Unfortunately, they didn't really put the puck on net all that much, but anyways, things started off well for the Lightning. I thought that was a big concern. A disappointing miss by the officials and people who don't understand how line changes work or what the rules are. Kadri was too far off. It should have been called. I don't think it made a difference, to be quite honest. The Lightning looked extremely slow, and their power play was dysfunctional. And start this game off, two failed power plays for the Lightning. Colorado then went on their first power play, and they put up a note, second highest power play percentage in NHL history. I think they went 0 for 2 tonight, so maybe they drop out a second, but there's more series to go, so maybe they'll get back in there. Nice penalty kill there. Then Jan Ruda with a shot. Kemper makes some great saves, but he also lets in some head scratchers, and this was one of them. Just, it was a 95-mile-an-hour shot at not really a great angle, but no reason for that puck to get in the back of the net. I'm glad Ruda shot that, because that's what I've been screaming. I was hoping we'd get a rebound and a tip in, but Kemper is a little inconsistent. He, I think, overall played a good game, but I think he'd like to get his goals back. The refs, I think, were overall pretty well. I still don't understand, and the TV crew just ignored the fact, but every sports writer I'm seeing do not understand the icing call that gave the Avs an offensive zone face-off. Nick Paul clearly got to the puck first. There was no doubt about it. It wasn't about where Hedman hit the puck into the zone. It was that Nick Paul won the race. Unclear why the hell that was called icing. The Avs get the goal, tie things up on a Vasilevsky kind of looked out of sorts. The Three Stooges routine on that one. Hit him there and then just kind of stumbled around. Then a slew of penalties, all which looked to be correct, but led to a 4-on-3 for the Lightning. I will say I don't think that the refs called any penalties that seemed incorrect. I think they probably swallowed their whistles in the third, which kind of seems to be a trend. Nikita Kucherov finally scores a goal, and on the power play, this is the first time the Lightning have won the special teams battle. They scored a power play goal, didn't allow a power play goal. Third period, a lot of puck luck there. Goal goes off Chernak's skate. You can argue the Avs have played better this series, and I would not debate that. But you can also say all puck luck has gone to the Avs this whole series. Also, an interesting side note they put on the TV that I love. The Lightning are facing their fourth 50-win team this postseason. No other team has faced more than 2 in a postseason. So talk about what the Lightning have done, even if they fall short in this one. They put up a valiant effort, and they've made history in a different way, having to face this caliber of opponents round after round after round. The Maple Leafs, the Panthers, the Rangers, now the Avalanche, all very good teams. Kudos to the Lightning for not bending the knee and getting this. Then a lot of great back and forth action, and all 5 guys. I think Stamkos started it with a pass to Cooch, fed it around. I think it was Sergachev to Hedman, and then Palat with his 12th game-winning goal in the playoffs in his career. Just Mr. Clutch. I get angry at him sometimes, but he's Mr. Clutch. The Lightning hold on. The Avs get caught on a very, very obvious too many men on the ice penalty, where you can also see, again, McKinnon's way out here, and the guy for the bench is way kind of in the middle of the ice, a third of the way at least, which is, again, kind of what happened with Kadri yesterday if you've pieced together the film, like the Zapruder film, like Lightning fans have. Regardless, we got a Game 6 Saturday in Tampa. Obviously, every game from here on is a must-win for the Lightning. The Avs just need to take 1 out of 2, and Game 7 is in Denver. I'm sure no Colorado fans will watch this video, but, you know, valiant effort, but you are facing the 2-time champions. They're not going to go down with a whimper. So proud to see the boys fight tonight. Subscribe to FL Teams, and I'll see you Saturday night.